of fruit surrounding the seeds of the cocoa tree. Those are scooped out and generally put into sacks so that they can be taken somewhere to be fermented. This is a repurposed juicer that has a custom casing and set of blades for cracking the cocoa beans. We use them for separating the shell from the nib, like this, just pure nibs. And what we want to do is start to refine this so that we can turn it into gooey, shiny, rich chocolate. These are like Indian spice grinders that are used for chai, curries. These have been repurposed for cocoa. We'll run it overnight and then we'll add sugar in the morning. This is after it's gone through the roller mill behind us. This is gonna get thicker and thicker and thicker, and then eventually you'll start to see like sugar granules coming out, and then the machine will start grinding the solids. You wanna recoat all the particles in fat, and you wanna reshape those particles. So since it's coming through here in a really tight space, it's flattening the particles, and that's great. We want small particles, but what we also want are particles that are rounded into a pearl shape so that it rolls off your palate instead of like sticks to it. So they're gonna run this through 3 times, and by the end, it's just gonna be like a big knot of chocolate. So after the chocolate has been massaged and aerated, then we're gonna do this, which is the process of tempering the chocolate. So it's aligning the polymorphic crystals in the fats and the solids so that they all harden at the same temperature. Cocoa bean is roughly 50% cocoa powder, 50% cocoa butter. Because we have 50% essentially a pure fat, we like to play with that fat. Hector's steeping chanterelles in cocoa butter. In the holding tank, we'll add a lot of the other flavoring, deep herbs or teas. We really want that like incredibly silky texture, and being able to flavor the butter and then add that back in, it doesn't affect the texture. So then we'll roll the racks into this box. Humidity and chocolate don't mix, so it goes in there at like a dry 55 degrees for the chocolate bars to set perfectly. Rolled out, stacked up over here, put into these white bins. And then this is our wrapping machine. We're doing like 1,600 to 2,000 bars a day.